Throughout the pandemic, I, 18F, moved in with my BF, 18, Tom, into his grandparents' former house they moved out years ago, in which we are allowed to live under the terms that we'll renovate it. One of the neighboring properties is a summer cottage, so people are there only sometimes. Last weekend there were some new people, whose we saw arrive that morning, and never saw before. We assumed that they are relatives of the couple that's there for almost every weekend. I have vitiligo. Like every fucking where you name body part, it's there. I've learned how to live with it. I don't feel as bad as I used to, but I get a ton of stares. I also have a big scar on my left arm from an accident and subsequent surgery 2 years ago. This happened last weekend. I was home alone. Tom was visiting and helping out his grandparents. We aren't living in the US and most of the restrictions were lifted long ago, don't worry, and I was doing one of my favorite activities, just lying in a hammock net. I had workout shorts and a tank top. The hammock was in direct sight and not too far from the neighboring property and there was no other suitable place for it. So, I'm drifting into a sleep in the hammock when I heard the typical Karenish condescending EHM. Confused at first, I looked around to see a person standing with a kid by the fence. Karen and her kid. Exactness not guaranteed as this happened almost a week ago. Me, hello ma'am, can I help you with something? Karen, condescending tone, yeah, cover up properly or go inside. You are traumatizing my angel. Me, may I ask how? Karen, don't argue with me, and do as I say. Me, if I'm to do something, I need some knowledge of the problem, so I can help you better. Karen, it is that disgusting thing all over you and your arm. Internal me, why me? Why fucking me? Anger and disgust of Karen is now skyrocketing. I'm used to people commenting my looks, however I still can be very sensitive about it. External me, well sorry about that, it's vitiligo and a scar and I see nothing bad about it, there's nothing I can do about it. Karen, God punished you by this disgusting thing for your sins. Now you're parading around like a harlot with your punishment. Me, well it's my property after all. Karen, just shut up and do as I say, gets inside, takes oversized t-shirt and slightly longer shorts, and goes back to the hammock. I wanted to comply and tried avoid shitstorm, however I'm not spending ton of time by putting on cover up makeup and baking myself in a hoodie and jeans or something like that, and I wanted my hammock nap. Sometime later, I heard Karen again, I told you to cover up or go inside you disgusting little shit. This time, Kay wasn't here. Me, watch your language, or God will punish you like this too. I was punished for being foul-mouthed. Karen, shut up you disrespectful little whore. Who do you think you are? Look at yourself. You look like a fucking cow you are. Me, I'm a fucking legal adult. You are in no fucking place to tell me what to do and call me these names. I'm better of being a cow than being a pig like you. Karen, shut up you little disgraceful freak of nature. Go make yourself another scar to look even more disgusting so less people like you have kids. I'm especially sensitive to freak of nature and the scar and the reason behind it. I basically broke down and was found by Tom crying curled up in a ball in the corner of a hallway when he came back about half an hour later. A lot of comforting and me struggling through tears to explain the situation later. Tom set off to confront Karen, and this time even her husband. I'll spare you just another insult-ridden argument. When he returned, he was fuming and firmly stated, we need another wall, this time, along entire property, previous issues with other neighbors. Well, Tom's grandparents allowed our solution la Trump, and a wooden wall is now halfway done, not interfering with others' properties in any way, if that's your concern. Well, if you liked this story make sure to like and subscribe. This story was written by 3v40 2069 link in description. Thanks for watching.